It's going to be crazy that this September 17th is going to be 13 years since the last time we got a GTA game. And honestly, it's kind of sad when you think about it because during those 13 years, we could have gotten so many other GTA games. I mean, if you look at the 13-year gap between, or really just the 10-year gap, rather, between GTA 3 to GTA 5, I mean, we had Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, then we had like all those mini ones, and then Chinatown Wars. Like there were so many other GTA games coming out. And then we went 13 years without one. And it's just unreal to think about it. And obviously I know games are getting more expensive and require more time to be made, but as time goes on, I'm sure a lot of people have been extremely hyped and excited about this game. And the truth of the matter is, for me, I'm not in the slightest. I have quite a few reasons, and I'm not the only one. I was actually watching a fellow YouTuber's video, Amarax Games, and he did a video talking about, why GTA 6 has him worried. For me, I'm not really worried about GTA 6. More so, I just don't really much care, or I'm not excited for it in the slightest. And honestly, there's a lot of reasons. And the biggest and most obvious one is just really the state of GTA Online. For me, I played GTA Online when it was like the big and hip cool thing from 2013 to I want to say 2015, 2016. And by that point, I just saw how much of a grind it was becoming and how they were wasting my time. Like, I did the Criminal Mastermind Challenge, which for those of you who don't know, at the time, I don't even know if it's still like considered a big thing. But when heists were first coming out, you had to complete all the heists on the hardest difficulty with the same people. And it netted you like a lot of money, like millions of dollars. Only to then find out that those millions of dollars don't matter because, well, look at how much the cost of everything was getting. I don't know how things are now, but I can tell you, based on my experience when I left GTA Online years ago, it was already getting pretty bad. And it sounds like it's not gone much better anyway. And the fact that, hacking is becoming a problem, PC, it's not even safe to play the game, and all this other stuff. I kind of just tuned out of GTA Online. It just sounded like it wasn't getting much better. It was just getting worse and worse and worse. And I was like, I just don't want to get caught up in this because I don't like playing games that don't respect my time. And really, GTA Online was the start of me learning that, I got to find games that respect my time. And that game did not in the slightest at certain points. And yeah, it's fun, it's cool, all that stuff that gets added to the game. But honestly, there's FiveM on PC to where you can get access to all that content and play the game and actually have fun, which I did play FiveM on PC. That was a lot of fun. I didn't play it maybe nearly as much, but I did have some fun with that too and everything. And there's a whole variety of servers, but I'm getting off topic here. It's just compared to what Rockstar put out with GTA Online, it's just, I just can't see myself trusting Rockstar because of just how horribly and haphazardly they've done and treated that mode. I mean, it turns their, nickel and dime machines, how they make their money with all the shark cards and all the stuff. And then the GTA Plus thing, which is just, I don't know too much about it. All I can tell you is it sounds like it's a subscription service, and it's not even worth what it's offering. It's just another way for them to keep making money. And then we go to GTA 6, which all the articles and everything coming out about how Take-Two wants to literally charge this game to be $100. Are you out of your mind? I mean, I was already against the $70 thing that's been happening in this industry when Call of Duty started doing it and Madden started doing, like, I was already against that. Now I'm like, I'm not buying $100 for a video game. Like, I already wait for sales to get my games. But my God, man, like, what is going on in people's brains and those CEOs and everything for them to think about charging a game that costs that much when they're releasing in the broken state that they are in, haphazardly slapped together, and are missing content? Like, it blows my mind that they think that that's acceptable. But again, they look at their numbers and they see people still buying it, so I guess that's what they're going off of. But it's like, what the heck, man? I'm not spending $100 for GTA 6. I know a few people that are excited, and they are willing to do that, and it's just like, this is ridiculous, man. Like, already I have to wait a year for it to come on PC. It's probably going to be like 2027 or 2028 until I actually play this game buy it because I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale because I'm not spending that much for a video game ever. Like that's not happening. And honestly, I know I said the biggest reason was GTA Online, but the true biggest reason, and really this just hurts home for me, is Rockstar's treatment of modders the last couple of years has been completely unacceptable to where I can't excuse that. I mean, you're DMCAing people for making remasters of the old maps from Liberty City in particular and porting it into GTA 5, or trying to make Vice City in GTA 5's engine. It's what is that going to hurt? If anything, it's just exposing just how petty you people are. And this really all started, and I remember this years ago with Open4, which was, I think still is one of the modding tools to mod GTA 5. And it turned into this back and forth. Like, it was one of the big things at the time where they, sent a cease and desist, and it pissed people off, and people fought back, and, things happened on both sides, and ultimately it kind of just finally died down, I think. And there were some things said. I don't know. It's been years, but I know that we still have it to this day. And it actually surprised me that 5M Rockstar did decide to, partner with the people that made it, but still, regardless, it's ridiculous to me that they keep going after what modders have done. I mean, honestly, at the time, before the GTA quote-unquote definitive edition came out, we thought this was like a rumor of, oh, they're going to be remastering the GTA games, and they're going to be porting them over. And then we got it. And then they delisted the old games, which thankfully I still own, but why? And then this definitive edition isn't even that good. I know that there's been updates in between that has made it better, but it's still like, why would you release this? Like, it just blows my mind that you treat your modders, people that love your game, that are willing to do all these cool things, like absolute shit. And again, I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's been serious outcries of people whenever they pull these cease and desist stunts that they literally are saying, I'm not buying GTA 6. I'm not supporting this. And I don't blame them. This is really the biggest reason for me, is just they keep doing the cease and desist and ruining not only people's time, but their work that they put in to do this. Because GTA, or modding GTA 5 in general, is not really an easy task to do. And even installing mods is a bit of a pain for GTA 5. So it's just, I just don't like this treatment that Rockstar's done. And honestly, a lot of the talent that made even Red Dead Redemption 2 is gone. They've left. Like, the creator of GTA, this whole franchise, he left the company. He's gone. Like, all these people are gone, and they're doing their other things, which I believe I've talked about in a previous video about people, all the old talent going to new industries or creating new studios. But it's just, I just don't like that. I really don't. I have a bone to pick with companies that pull this kind of stuff. Do not get me down that rabbit hole on Nintendo. Believe me, I will make my own video on that if I have to, because I have cracking my knuckles here. I have a serious bone to pick with Nintendo and how they treat people and modders. Believe me, that's a whole video in itself. But anyway, it's just crazy to me. That's all. But the last point I want to get on, so I'm not repeating myself any further, is there was an article or a couple articles coming out how they want to pull back or dial back the humor for GTA. Like, they want to do it maybe a little bit safer. And that's just really, like, they're going to do the same thing that Saints Row, that reboot, did, which that was a disaster. And now the Saints Row franchise is pretty much dead and buried, in the studio that made it is pretty much gone now. They shut down the studio literally a couple months after that game came out. So it's sad. I mean, they're cutting out, humor, or going down this route, which, I know some people are saying, oh, it means the game's becoming woke. There's a possibility. I mean, we have to wait and see. I'm not going to maybe go that far yet. But, yeah, it's like they're trying to dial back the humor to kind of just, get with the times for a quote-unquote modern audience. And it's like, there is no modern audience. We've kind of showed that with so many other games. But this is besides the point. Overall, at the end of the day, I'm not going to buy GTA 6. And I know my money or my purchase isn't really going to stop people from buying GTA 6. Like, at the end of the day, it's going to be a success regardless of what they do, and they know it. After, I don't know. we'll see what happens. Maybe for all we know, things do, upset people enough after they bought the game that we see a huge shift. I don't know. I can't really tell you. I can't see the future. All I can tell you is, and this is at least my advice I could give to people, just focus on yourself and focus on where you're going to spend your money, and maybe try to convince 1 or 2 people not to. But at the end of the day, that's all you can do. Choose what you're going to buy and what you're going to spend your money on, rather, and just live your life the best you can. And that's personally what I'm going to do. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me kind of rambling and maybe getting a little too ranty. But anyway, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the goal to 150 subscribers by the end of this month. We're right now at 110. I did kind of want to dial it to the end of this month because I think we could reach it. We still got time to hit 150. So we'll change the goal to the end of this month instead of the end of April. And then we'll just keep going there. But yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday.